it's something like generic. In the Google Ads, normally in the keywords term, related term, it's called as a generic. It is relevant, it is not relevant, it depends upon the type of marketing goal that you decided. If you want only the leads and you don't want to go with any generic traffic there, then you don't have to go with this kind of keywords. So that we will discuss there. If you want to go for the specific one, then just try selecting the specific term and not go to the relevant one. What are the pros and cons of using the relevant one or the generic one? Highly related terms or the generic one. There are some pros, there are some cons also. So we'll cover that one. But something like the relevancy that we just discussed in the last lecture, and now we'll just discuss the same thing in terms of keywords and ads copy also, then the landing page and all. So once the user saw the ad on Google search, they just put something like, okay, let's say a kid's dentist. Again, coming back to the kids example there, they just want to see a kid's dentist. So obviously you know that, okay, you are a dentist and you have a certain segment where a certain kind of user that you want to show the ads. Obviously now you know that, okay, my users are the parents there because I'm a kids dentist, or my hospital is having the kids the dentist who for the pediatric dentist there. So in that case, you can think about it and just try to relate them. Taking another example of apparel store or a shoe store, let's take an example of shoe store. You're having multiple kind of shoes, and you want to serve the ads there. So a user who is searching like, okay, sports shoes, buy sports shoes, or a luxury sports shoes. So these are something like, the keyword will tell you what kind of users you are getting in, or you have an option to select the keywords. Obviously shoe store near me is generic one. Sports shoe store near me, this is something specific one, because you have a sports shoe store there. So try thinking about that one also, like what kind of shoe store I'm having, whether I'm having the formal shoes only, or I am having the sports shoes only, or I have some fashion shoes or some other one. So try think about it. Some stores may have multi-brand products also. Some stores can have a specific one. So depending upon that one, you will have to select about the keywords. So we'll discuss about the keywords and their importance, their relevancy, and then relevancy with the landing page. So that concept will come once we'll cover in the next lecture there. So here we understand about the impression. Someone searched for like a sports shoe near me, a sports shoe store near me. They saw your ad, and now your ad is talking about sports shoe, buy sports shoe, buy luxury sports shoe, like that. So obviously you want a click, you want that particular user onto your website, because you know that this is the right user. So your ad will talk about the same thing, and once a user will click on that one, they will land to the website. We'll talk about the user's journey later. But what action they perform? They perform an action that is a click. So your ad have been seen by 100 times for the different user or same user. One of that user just click on that ad and landed to the website. So this is called one particular action. This is something like, wow, you achieved it. You find that user. But the only things come to my mind that may come to my mind is like, there are 100 users, like my ad have been served by the 100 users, and I just get only one click. Don't worry about that. This is fine. Like, this will give you another metric that is called a CTR, click-through rate. So how the click-through rate is calculated? The click-through rate is calculated, it's a percentage. It's like how many times your ads have been served or seen by the users, and how many users actually clicked on that ad. So in Google Ads, you normally, if you are serving for Google search, on Google search especially, it's click based, because it's a CPC model, cost per click model. So we will cover about the bidding strategies. So there are different bidding strategies. Based on that, we'll try to discuss like how the different bidding strategies will be worked for the different campaigns there. But considering a CPC as a cost per click bidding model right now for the search ads there and the text ads there, you got 1 click for the 100 impression, that will give you 1% CTR. Now, what Google says, Google always, obviously, they just always want to be to find and connect the right person with the right providers, or in the advertising industry, you can say the right user with the right advertiser. So it's like, because anyone who is searching on Google, they're just trying to find out some information. Information can be in the form of the general information, like visiting any website just to learn the things, and information, it can be like just to reach the right product or service related website so that they can buy or subscribe to any service. So the users are searching, they found some ad there, they click on that ad, they reach to your website, you get a 1% click through rate, which is not that much great, but yeah, as a certain as an industry standard, like if you are having 5% click through rate, 3 to 5% click through rate, so that is great. Like if you are depending upon the different industries, but yeah, but more than that, if you are getting more than 5%, it's absolutely great there. So try making a benchmark of at least try achieving a 5% CTR. Sometime you will be getting a 3% CTR or 2% CTR also. So now you can understand, okay, if I am having 1,000 impressions, I'm getting 10 clicks, which is a 1% CTR. If you get with the 1,000 impressions, if you get 2 clicks, that means you are getting 2% CTR. So try increasing the CTR. Now CTR depends upon the relevancy that I was talking about. If someone is searching for X item and you are showing the same ad, and users are clicking on that one, they are reaching there, then obviously you will get a high CTR as compared to the advertisers who are just having some generic ad there. If you just consider like if someone is searching for a product and your ad is showing there and some other advertiser's ad is also showing there, so a user can click on any of the ad. Normally in Google Ads, you know that the Google shows the ads onto the top of the search result page. So how those are served or how those are included, like top, first, second or third, that we will discuss about ad ranking things. So we'll try to explore that one also. But yeah, mostly you will be seeing 3 to 4 ads just above the search result and 3 ads just below the search results. So as a fundamental, maximum 4 ads can be seen onto the top of the search result and the maximum 3 can be seen onto the bottom of the search result. On the right hand side, there may be some ads you can see, but only those will be only the product ads. That is called the shopping ads there. So now we get impression, now we get a click there, we understand the CTR there. So CTR is something that you have to improve, or you have to try to achieve it higher rate. If the CTR is going down, try thinking about why people are not searching. Now you can just try and understand, like, okay, if someone is searching for a sports shoe, luxury sports shoe, and there are 4 advertisers, let's say, are showing the ad. One is having luxury sports shoe, the same thing that is written there into the ad, luxury sports shoe, buy at $99, buy at $25, whatever price it is, and then fast delivery or something. And the second advertiser is talking about buy shoe, fast delivery, and no pricing option. They have not added any pricing there. The third advertiser, the third ad onto the same result, it's showing like buy shoes near me something, but it's not having the luxury word. So it's a normal thing, like whatever the user is searching, the same thing you are showing onto your ad, whatever position it is, position maybe on first or second or third, that is depending upon the bidding. So we will come and cover that bidding also. But I'm talking about the relevancy right now. The first ad is talking about the same thing, that the keyword you are having. The second ad is a generic one, a little bit generic one. The third ad is little more generic one, but it is showing onto the top of the result there. This may be just because of the relevancy. And you may see like a generic ad is coming onto the top one, but the relevant ad is the same keyword related ad is showing onto the third position. So you will think, why? Because why? And the keywords is relevant, why my ad is showing onto the third position, whereas anyone who is just serving the generic ad without any relevant term there, and they are just seeing their ads on the top of the ads there. So this is because of the bidding there. So they may have a higher bidding than your the bid that you have given there. So let's say your bid for that particular keyword is set to $1, and some other advertisers has set their bid to $2. So obviously they are bidding higher, although their relevance is not that much great, but their ad is positioning better than you because they have a high bid there. So when we try to understand about the CTR, what the role of the CTR is like, Google gives credit or Google gives priority to those ads or those advertisers who are having a high CTR, because if your CTR is higher, that means you are serving the right thing to the right user. You have an ad, you have a keyword, and you are showing the same thing that somebody is searching. Google always